So this is the center console command center on the Mazda. So the real benefit here is in having control of everything in one place, being able to, once you figure out what these buttons do, navigate it completely eyes free. Just use your hands to control these buttons. And these are all push buttons. So for example, if the radio's on and you want to mute it, just one button, push down on the volume, and you've muted the radio. It's actually really well done, and nice features of this car. So we're going to show off a little bit of the nav screen on this, which is really well done, I think, compared to some of the other cars I've looked at. To get to the nav screen, again, you're just going to use your commander knob, turn to nav, push the button, and that brings you to the main nav screen. If you want to look at where you're going, or if you want to add a new destination, it's as simple as scrolling over to it, pushing it down. You can find in by address. You can look at points of interest, which can be very interesting. So, for example, if you want to find all the Target stores in the area, you can work your way over to Target. You can hear the knob turning while I turn it back and forth. I'm going to choose Target, and then I can go all the way down to the green check box and click OK. And then I can search the area, search near here for Target stores. Well, let's see what we get. Search. And boom, in a matter of seconds you have different Target stores in your area that come up immediately. Okay, I'll show you a few more things about the main menu on here, again using the command knob to scroll between things. So this is the main menu, and the entertainment is actually a very nice feature on this. So when you push down on the knob, you'll notice I can really quickly mute or unmute the radio, and I can go through a number of different things that I'd like to do. So for example, if I want to look at channel list of all the channels, again I'm using the scroll knob, the command knob here, to scroll through these channels. I can see very quickly what channels I'd like. If I want to go to my list of favorites, I'll just do that and go to my list of favorites, and you can see we've already highlighted a couple stations that we like, both on XM and on high definition FM radio, and again we can choose those very quickly to do that. We're also able to scan for certain channels. You can go to the next station or the previous station if you'd like to do that. So one of the other interesting features on the radio is obviously the settings is in a really easy to find place, which is great. So for example, if you want to allow your daughter to hear that song that she's listened to 300 times in a row and you're just sick of it, it's very easy to change the fade so that it's all going in the back and you're not having to listen to it. You can obviously change treble and balance and your left and right balances and those kinds of things. One of the other really interesting things I found about how the audio system works here is when you're using navigation to navigate your way to a location, you'll hear audio directions as well as having the video directions. One of the nice things about this is that the audio only comes out of the driver's side speaker for the directions. So it allows the other people in the car to continue listening to whatever song they're listening to, mostly uninterrupted, and it allows the driver to remain focused on the upcoming directions. So that's a very nice feature. Again, some really good safety pieces built into this. Okay, as with most new cars, what you'll notice is there's a lot of ability to control things using your steering wheel. So this car is no different, obviously. So you'll see a lot of different pieces that you can control here. You have the ability to use voice commands here, and some really simple ones like cancel navigation are particularly handy when you're driving along and you don't want to try and find the command on the screen. You can also use this to make a phone call or hang up a phone call. So if you have your Bluetooth phone connected, which everyone should do, and you want to make a phone call, you just push this button. You're going to tell it the instructions to call home or call work or whatever you have built in, and then when you're done talking, you can literally push that one button. So it's completely hands-free in that sense. This also allows you to do things like change the volume, change your info on the front screen here. You can scroll through the different channels. And this controls your cruise control on this side. You can turn it on and off. You can set the how fast or slow it's going, cancel it, resume your original speed. So it's you have a lot of functionality, a lot of ability to control a lot of different pieces right here on your steering wheel.